Hey, I'm Joseph Capps, and you're watching the latest episode of Drinking with the Stars, and I am here with the star of Dallas, Josh Henderson, and we're coming to you from Riviera 31 at the Sofitel Hotel. I am drinking a acai Cosmopolitan, and Josh, you're drinking?
A good old Jack and Ginger.
Wonderful. Dallas has been structured where each season so far, you focus on, the first season was South Fork, the battle for South Fork. The next season was the battle for Ewing oil.
Exactly.
What is this season focusing on?
This year we've got a lot going on. Obviously, John Ross is always struggling for power and always trying to one-up or do whatever he needs to do to get control of the company.
Yes.
He's also dealing with his new marriage. He's dealing with the mistress. He's dealing with Bobby and not letting him, remodel South Fork. He's all over the place, and which he should be. He's a wild card, and I think that keeps the show kind of exciting and fun. But yeah, we're definitely. And then all of a sudden we have this new kind of threat in our world by Nicholas Trevino. And we don't know who he is. We don't know what he's here for, and it's definitely causing us some problems.
And in terms of Pamela, do you see like there's going to be a sort of a climax here with what happened? Obviously, she almost OD'd. For people watching, to just recap.
That's right.
She found out you were sleeping with Emma.
She caught me with my mistress, dropped her trench coat, had the exact same lingerie as my mistress, and then hopped in bed with us. So my character's going through obviously an array of emotions, one of which confusion, fear. I personally thought she had a shotgun underneath that.
That's what everyone thought.
I thought she was going to shoot me. And so now we're dealing with, now I'm like, okay, now she wants to be part of this. Do I go with this? Do I say no? What's going on? So I go with it, and then sure enough, she starts to convulse and ODs, and that freaks me out. So we figured out that she didn't die now when we came back from the mid-season cliffhanger. And I love Pamela. Yes. Everything I do, look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to deny that John Ross is screwed up just like JR was, just like Sue Ellen. I am like my parents. I'm a perfect storm of both of them. And but I never stopped trying to hopefully make my father proud. So I'm going to put my marriage here, and I'm going to separate that from my business life. And the business life stuff obviously is affecting my marriage because I have a mistress that I'm trying to use for more information to stay ahead of the game.
So just in terms of the relationship with your wife, Pamela, played by Julie Gonzalo, is she basically like who you're supposed to end up with? I'm trying to figure out where this is all going.
I think
and so are the viewers.
I think so, but at the end of the day, you never know, right? When it comes to the relationship with Pamela, I definitely want us to be together, and she's definitely not wanting that to happen right now. So
just similar to Sue Ellen, played by Linda Gray, who's obviously phenomenal, hats off. Are you going to take on any traits? Is there any problems coming up where you're just going to stick to being like Larry Hagman's character, or are you going to take on some of that, any of the drinking or anything?
Well, like we saw, obviously, I basically put my mother in a psych ward.
Yes.
And as we know, in the original Dallas, JR did that to Sue Ellen as well. So again, I'm following my father's footsteps. But with Sue Ellen, I think that there's a potential for John Ross to have a lot of demons that are going to surface because of what's going on around him.
Okay.
I can't give a lot away, but the rest of this season, of season 3, is every day. I mean, literally every episode is a complete roller coaster. I don't know, like even the one that we just saw.
Yes.
It was, every scene was intense.
Yes.
Every scene was, it never let you rest. And the whole season's like that.
I was just laughing at, when you and Jesse Metcalf, and you're at odds with him, you're at odds with Patrick Duffy, how many takes happen when they had to shove you, like in the hospital scene? Are you guys literally doing those scenes? I always think to myself, like, how many times are you being shoved up against the wall?
You know what's crazy? That specific scene in the hospital where Patrick Duffy, Uncle Bobby, throws me into the door.
Yeah.
The first take, he broke the door with my back.
Oh, God.
That was a reinforced hospital door.
Okay.
And he hit me so hard into that door that it literally snapped the door. And they were like, do you need a back pad? I'm like, no, as long as it doesn't do it that hard again. Second take. Broke the door even more. And I was like, all right, maybe I'll take that back pad because
so Patrick Duffy still got it in him.
He's gonna kill me, but he's got that old man strength.
Got it.
He's got that strength where he could lift up a truck if he needed to. He's a strong, big guy.
Okay. So obviously we got to talk about the threesome scene here.
Yes.
When you guys are filming those, you all seem to generally have a camaraderie, it seems.
Yeah, we all, honestly, we're like a big family. We all love each other.
So when you guys were doing that and Julie Gonzalo has to come in and just sort of drop the thing, do you guys start laughing?
You got to be professional, but it was tough to keep a straight face when I have the woman playing my mistress, the woman playing my wife, myself, and I kiss one of them and I kiss the other one, and then it's like they kiss. It was a little. It was a sensitive day on set. You
Yes.
know, it was interesting. You know, we all are really good friends, so to have to do that kind of a situation was hilarious / a little scary for us in general because we're not used to obviously doing that.
Do you think that you and Jordana Brewster's character are finished, or is there still more in that storyline?
There might be more to come. I don't think that you can ever count out John Ross and Elena just because they have so much history, and he does care for her as well.
Yeah.
I think the fans will see some stuff and be excited, or opposite of excited as to what's coming very soon.
Got it. Thanks for watching another episode of Drinking with the Stars. And Josh, tell the viewers when they can catch you on Dallas.
9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, Monday nights on TNT.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Thanks for having me.
Of course.